What's up, YouTube? Hoonzilla here. Today, guys, I'm going to do a final update on this truck situation. So let me kind of explain what's going on here. If you've been following my videos, then you saw that last month I went and bought a 2015 FX4 F-150 so that I could pull my trailer with to pull the GTR. Well, about 4 days after I bought it, it was actually hit and involved in an accident. And that video is actually on YouTube, so you can check that out on my videos. It wasn't that bad, but I mean, it was enough to cause some significant damages, and they didn't total it, so they were trying to give it back to me. Now, the problem was that company that was insuring the guy that hit us, he had a minimum policy, and in Louisiana, they can do minimum policies of like $25,000. So that means that there's $25,000 to go between everybody. So there wasn't enough money to go around. So I was just kind of screwed. I had to file it on my own insurance, and somewhere they messed up because this happened. I was explaining the situation to my banker. This is the truck right here. It was a 2015 F-150. Had the Coyote engine in it. So this is it. I had two previous owners. That was me and the guy that owned it before me. And you see the mileage and all that good stuff. Owner one purchased it here. Brand new, no problem. Well, then we have this next page. There's no issues on the total loss, structural damage, stuff like that. Now, right here, we have the accident reported on 12/8/2018. You see, so this Carfax report is what these people go by, dealers, and to determine that value. Now, I had just paid $30,000 for that truck. It was a good deal, and so this is what the Carfax report says. And so you see right here on 12/8 where they start reporting, accident reported involving front impact, involving right front impact, yada yada yada. But then check this out. Vehicle overturned. So if you guys remember the video, or if you go back and watch that video, my vehicle never overturned. There was an F-150 that did overturn, but mine wasn't the vehicle that overturned. So this put that my vehicle actually overturned on Carfax, which is, like I said, what banks and dealers go by to determine a value. So if you can imagine, that made my vehicle worth significantly less than what I paid for it. So I was looking at probably being close to $10,000 upside down in it at this point. I bought it for $30,000. I had a trade offer after the wreck of like $18,000. So my banker was like, hey, why don't you just go trade it in? So I talked to a few people about trading it in. I started getting offers of like $18,000, $20,000, stuff like that. I actually ended up going to Hickson Ford here in Monroe, Louisiana, and talking to those guys about trading in on something. And another issue was that truck pulled fine and it pulled well. It wasn't very powerful, even having the 5.0 Coyote engine in it. But I needed something that had a little more torque to pull that car and trailer with. The GTR is a very heavy car. That trailer's not light either. So when you're pulling them, it wasn't that it struggled. It just, you could tell it wasn't as efficient as it could be. So I kind of thought about getting into the diesel thing. So we worked out a deal on a new vehicle, and I'm happy to say that I have traded that truck in. They gave me $28,200 for mine, even with the bad Carfax, which I did do a report to try to reverse that and get the overturned stuff off of there. But they did give me a really good trade-in value on mine and sold me a good truck for a good price. So what did I get? Check it out. Here we are, guys. So this is my new 2016 F-250. It's got the 6.7 Power Stroke in it. This is a Platinum Edition, so it's got pretty much all the bells and whistles. This thing is going to pull fantastic and be a good truck. There's no engine problems with the 6.7s. They do well. I just actually had the windows tinted yesterday on it, so that was good. Interior is really nice. It's got the platinum stitch seats. The sunroof, I mean, this thing is loaded out. So I'm excited to get this one. It's definitely very comfortable. And you can tell that it's going to have no issues pulling what we need to pull with it. So this is, like I said, a 16 model. It had 33,000 miles on it when I got it. I have some plans. I'm going to change out these grills, try to find some wheels for it, maybe a little lift. We'll see what happens. I don't want to get too crazy because it is still under warranty for another 30,000 miles or so. So I want to keep that, intact and not have to worry about anything with that. So this is the new truck. Now we won't have to worry about the old one anymore, and we are done with that situation. And I know I say new truck, even though it's not brand new, it's new to me. What I like to do is buy my trucks about a year, 2 years old, somewhere around there. That way that your depreciation is gone. Because, you know, just like anybody says, as soon as you drive a truck off the lot, it's worth a lot less than what you just paid for it. So if you buy something a couple years old, usually they'll still be under warranty. They've only had one owner. They're still in like new condition, and that depreciation is gone. So you can buy them closer to book value and not have to worry about being upside down in them or something like that. So I got a really good deal on this truck. I got what I needed for trade-in. So the Ford FX4 headache seemingly finally over. We've still got some stuff to work out on the insurance end, and I'm going to see how all that plays out. But you won't see that truck anymore. This is the new Tow Pig, and I think she's going to do a good job. I'm excited to have it. Seems like a really, really good truck, and it's definitely got the power to pull. So thank you guys very much for watching. We will catch you next time.